This is Oregon. Incredible places with almost no crowds. Today is day 2 of our 4-day adventure, which starts with an early morning hike to find hidden beaches, towering cliffs, and roaring waterfalls. Well, just take a look at our surroundings right now. It's incredibly foggy, but it's also sunny at the same time, so it's kind of a cool, picturesque landscape. We're about to do the Cascade Head trail, but we're gonna do just the lower trail. It's 2.4 miles out and another 2.4 miles back. And we're doing just about 2 miles to the viewpoint, and then we're gonna head back and let's start hiking. So we're not at the top of the Cascade Lower Head lookout. This is about 3/4 of the way to the end of the trail. Since we're on a time crunch, this is as far as we're going. The rest of the hike is another 400 feet of elevation gain. We're at 600 right now, so it's a good stopping point. Ten out of 10 hike. Very nice. Very quick.
Didn't do the whole thing.
Even though we didn't do the whole thing.
Worth it.
Very worth it. We had initially prioritized doing God's Thumb first because that is a very popular hike and there are always going to be tons and tons of people. So we wanted to get out there early, but we weren't willing to take the risk of getting out there and it being completely fog covered and you can't see anything. So we decided to do this one first, and if it was a bust, not that big of a deal. But we got out there and it was completely clear and very nice looking. So we're gonna head over to God's Thumb right now. Just be warned, there's gonna be probably a lot of people. All right, we're taking a quick break because look at how big this guy is. Here's my hand for reference. Also, he's got a tail made out of wood chips. We just made it to the top of the beginning, and that was like 500 feet of elevation just in the first 10 minutes of hiking. It's just straight downhill. But honestly, if I lived here, I'd probably be doing this every morning. It's such a good workout. And you get to the top and you immediately get views. So this point that we're walking out to is called the Knoll. You can actually see it from the town as you're driving up. It's just like this empty meadow space with no trees. And it's a great overlook of the town, the shoreline, and the ocean. arrived at our next location, and it's technically 4 of our next locations because they're all within a small little area of each other. We're at the Devil's Churn, which is also next to Cape Cove Beach, Thor's Well, as well as the Spouting Horn. Let's go check them out. Okay, stop number 50 is Hobbit Beach. The hobbits were hungry. These are all lobster or crab shells. So we were planning on visiting Haseda Lighthouse and Beach. We stopped by there, but we were surprised with the amount of people that were there. No available parking spots. There were cars lined up waiting to get in. It's a beautiful beach, honestly, a beautiful spot. One of the nicer beaches we've been to. It's inset. There's a nice outlook, bunch of rocks. And then the lighthouse was pretty far away up on a ledge, kind of hidden behind some trees. So we decided to keep going, and now we're actually going to visit some sea lions. There's a sea lion outlook, as well as a sea lion cave, but I think you have to pay for the sea lion cave. Let's see if we can see sea lions. I know one of the things that a lot of people want to do when they come to the coast, especially kids, is see wildlife. When you get to Oregon, that's exactly what you expect, but all you really see are seagulls. Getting to the sea lion cave, I know a lot of people get their hopes up in hopes to see sea lions, but looked privatized, which is kind of frustrating, if I'm being honest. I was hoping that it was owned by the state of Oregon or the National Parks Association or whatnot. I'm assuming there's a cave. It's just behind a paywall, obviously. Just let that be a warning. You're not guaranteed to see anything. You probably won't. Just don't get your hopes up. Man, I like being on the coast. About 0.5, 0.6 miles past the sea lion cave is a very nice, very, very nice viewpoint of the Oregon coast heading further south. Why don't you check it out? All right, time to find the sunset. All right, it's our final destination. We are at
Umpqua Beach, just north of Coos Bay, where we're gonna spend the night. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful day 3 adventure. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's go watch the sunset.
We seem to be very SOL on trying to capture the sunset. It's like Driftwood Park out here. This beach sucks.